honestly, that performance might have been top 3 best player performance ever. That.
Swung on, hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high. Barkley takes it all the way. Bryant for the win.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shirts vs. Skins, your favorite sports podcast. Before we get into the episode, I know you guys saw that new introduction, those new animations. Special shout out to Jimmy Solutions on Fiverr for the outro, the intro, and the YouTube banner. I know we previewed it to a couple people, but this is the first time we're actually putting it on the episode. I know everybody said they couldn't wait to see it. Here it is. And if you guys do need some of that stuff on YouTube, it is, man. Hit up Jimmy Solutions on Fiverr. We'll provide a link. But going on to the episode, we got a crazy episode for you guys today. We're going to talk some boxing, UFC, talk about the Floyd versus Logan fight, preview some UFC 263, get into the NBA playoffs, the second round, and then we'll get into some international football. The Euros are coming up. So excited, so excited. And I know Tico and Ahmed and me, we all have our predictions ready, pending any injuries in the next 2 days, honestly, because it could switch anytime. But let's get straight into Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Ahmed, I heard it was one of your favorite fights in the history of your boxing viewership career. Tell us about it. Tell us a little about it.
It was probably top 5. Just getting to the fight, Floyd did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He toyed around. He kept him alive. And Floyd, listen, there was no winner. There were no judges. This was not even a fight. This was a match. This was a show, really. I mean, so Floyd knew exactly what it was. I was definitely expecting a knockout, but I think Floyd was kind of surprised at Logan, and I think we should definitely give some respect to Logan Paul. He took some good shots, and he is 40 pounds heavier, so kind of do expect that. But Floyd was rocking him with some nice right hands. The only thing, there was really no body work, and I think that's the part that's going back to, it's all a show. Like, Floyd in the first round could have, nice little body shot, kidney. He's down, done. See you later.
Yeah. Did you see the clip where they're like,
about to say,
where it seemed like Logan Paul got knocked out? Do you think he got knocked out? It looked to me like he really did. Like he got stung and Floyd held him up.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that exact clip. Because first of all, Floyd's like 40. Fucking Logan, he's like 40 pounds heavier. So if he's falling on you, like, Floyd's gonna be at least going back. I mean, he was just keeping him up. I don't think so.
It's still very impressive, though.
Plus, his legs, would have been gone. What's impressive?
It's still very impressive. Yeah, even though he's 40 pounds heavier, you're taking punches from a professional boxer at regardless of the weight class. Mayweather punches are heavy and they hurt. Just go look at videos of his jab, bro. Those shits are getting hit by a baseball bat. It's very impressive.
Yeah, and he is 40 pounds heavier, like I said, but it's still, bro, this is the greatest boxer of our generation, maybe ever. And his, his second boxing fight, I think, Logan Paul?
Third, because he faced KSI twice, so.
Yeah, but he was 0-1, though. I saw his record. Oh, that first fight didn't count?
I think he faced KSI twice, so.
Yeah,
but then the first fight probably didn't count. The second one was
but still, this is the second second guy he's ever fought, and it's Floyd.
Yeah.
And he went crazy. Listen, I know this gets a lot of people upset. I mean, it's gonna bother me too that he can now say that I went 8 full rounds with Floyd. It's like, you roll your eyes and shit like that because, like, we know what it was, but he went 8 rounds with Floyd. I will admit, I think Floyd was trying to get him out of there, especially later on, but he realized, you know what, bro, like, I'm not gonna take this big chance because he's a big dude. If he hits me clean, this is boxing. Only takes one shot, So whatever. I beat him up. I'm gonna get 100 million fighting a guy that, I mean, bro, like, don't even get me started on the whole money part. That's a whole nother combo. But
Crazy.
yeah, it was a okay night. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it was gonna be.
Ahmed, say it how it is, bro. It was a fucking money grab, bro. Simple as that, bro.
No,
it was not
bro. He said
fight.
it. He said it.
It wasn't anything.
It
wasn't anything. I could not care. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. You guys know. You guys know my feelings about these. No, absolutely not. And I'm not blaming Logan Paul. I'm blaming the fucking media, the sports media.
No, not media.
That are giving such a
it's the
they're
fans.
giving such a big.
No, it's not the fans. It's boxing.
Who is it then?
Boxing. It's boxing.
Who the hell is boxing? Who do you put
Bob
under
Arum,
that?
Frank Warren, people who run boxing. It's because we can't see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. It's because we can't see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's why we get Floyd versus Logan Paul. That's why we're gonna get Manny Pacquiao versus Conor McGregor. That's why we got Vitor Belfort versus like a social media guy, bro. Come on, bro. Listen, I'm with you. It's a joke. That's a good argument. But if you're gonna tell me and I'm Floyd, yo, you're gonna get $100 million, arguably your biggest payday against.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
I wouldn't say biggest payday because his biggest payday was probably against Conor McGregor, but it was $100 million to fight Logan Paul. I'm doing that. I wish I was in the position of these guys because I would do the exact same thing. The people that are paying the $25 or $50 to watch this shit, you guys are absolute morons. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You're getting
what are you sorry about? They're idiots, bro.
They're idiots.
That's facts.
So good for them, like you said about Floyd Mayweather. It was a fucking heist. He's the biggest heist guy ever. Made the most money in this sport without getting no damage. Fucking insane. I don't want to get into this because it feels like every single time these YouTubers fight these boxing shits, I go into a whole fucking rant about boxing. So this time I'm not. But I just want to say the greatness of Floyd Mayweather, man. Bro, real questions need to be asked about him being top 5 all time. And people don't like Floyd. I don't give a fuck. When you talk about easily the best defensive boxer of all time, like I said before, made the most money in this sport while taking zero damage to his physical health. How is this guy not in the conversation as a GOAT? I don't care about the fight. I'm talking about business-wise and everything. I fucking love Floyd Mayweather.
First of all, he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore. So that's already the top 4 all time. You got Muhammad Ali and Floyd. You probably got Sugar Ray Robinson. And you probably gonna have to throw one more in there. Maybe Mike Tyson. Maybe Julio Cesar
last episode you said Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao right now.
He fights the right people.
Is top 5 maybe. Pacquiao right now, bro. Like, he's unbelievable. 8 divisions. How many times do I gotta say it? 8 divisions, bro. It's like ridiculous.
No,
but I think, but to your point though, Floyd, when it comes to money, like, not even boxing, in the whole sporting world, he's on a different level.
Yeah.
Like a heist, bro. He's a bank robber. Like, he's telling people too. He's telling people. It was, bro, this is a joke. So, bro, he's on a whole different level when it comes to money, bro.
Yeah, and for the fight itself, I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't watch that bullshit because I'm not watching these shits, bro. I'm not. I'm really not.
You're not gonna watch if let me get 2 guys right here. If Bruno Fernandes versus Manny Pacquiao.
The only fight I'm gonna watch is when my boy right here is fighting. That's the only one I'm gonna watch, and I might be in fucking person in Russia.
He's gonna fight like
we are. Last episode I said we're the U.S. commentary team.
As well as the GOAT, bro. Stop it.
Hasbulla versus Hornswoggle, bro. WrestleMania 35.
Yo, what's that promotion? I forgot what they're called. That crazy ass promotion that does stupid fights run by Barstool. They do like a bunch of boxing fights.
Oh.
No. I forgot the name.
No. I know. It's
Rough and Rowdy?
Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah. They had Hornswoggle fight some other dude. So
hey, Portnoy, take this fucking advice, man, and give us our credit. Talk this. Let's talk business, Barstool. I'm just saying.
Book it for sure, bro. Hasbulla
anyways,
so
let's
popular,
get into.
so quick.
Yeah, Hasbulla is the man, bro. He's just like There's nothing else to describe him besides saying he's the fucking man, bro. It's crazy. But let's talk about real fights, man. Ahmed, UFC this weekend. You know, whenever we have a fight day, I put that photo of the frog guy. It's like, gentlemen, it's fight day. So let's talk about UFC 263. Ahmed, take it away.
Let's UFC 263 headlined by Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori 2. And funny enough, the first fight in the same exact octagon as the second fight. Same arena, same everything. Glendale, Arizona. And of course, fans will be in attendance as well. I don't know how
crazy is that was the first Adesanya fight I have ever seen him in MMA. And I remember telling Yoni, Ulpian, I tell him, I'm like, bro, after watching one fight, I'm like, this guy's gonna be a champion. This guy's gonna be a champion.
Who do you think won that fight?
Now, I think Adesanya won that fight. It was tough. It was tough. I think Vettori did well, but I still believe Adesanya won that fight, and he's shown the potential who he could be. And that was maybe like 4 years ago. Insane, insane to see the growth of him as a fighter and as a champion.
Both guys.
Yeah.
But getting to the fight, of course, Israel, he's coming off his first loss, but obviously moving up to 205, trying to beat Jan Blachowicz. But I think he was definitely too small. A lot of people are definitely not, they're not gonna count, fucking Vettori out, especially with the wrestling background. Vettori's been on I think 5 or 6 fight winning streak. His last loss was the fucking Izzy loss. So I think Vettori, and of course this whole thing with he's got a chance to be the first ever fucking Italian champion. I think that's a lot of motivation. And the fact that he's been in there, he knows how he feels. He has that confidence. And of course he did take him down. He couldn't keep him there, but now of course he's probably a way better wrestler. Izzy probably got better, but it's gonna be a great fight.
It's not. What were you gonna say? I was gonna say it's not often that we see a challenger face the champion with experience under his belt. You know what I mean? Like Vettori knows what he has to do in there with Adesanya. He knows where to fix his mistakes a lot better than if someone was fighting him for the first time. So it definitely is, because I seen on they were giving him the picks and stuff like that, like how many people favored him over Adesanya. It was only 22%, and I don't know, that's kind of low in my opinion. I think
casuals. Some casuals.
I mean, 22% is low regardless. Like even if you fight, I'll give Adesanya like a 60% chance to beat him. But like you said, there's so many factors going into it. And Vettori has that hunger that I think we saw that hunger when he got his fight canceled twice because the guy couldn't make weight. Yeah. And from that point, I remember seeing that video and I was like, yo, this guy just wants to duke it out with anyone, bro. And he's ready to fight. So I think you make a great point there when it comes to like the motivation behind this fight that Vettori has.
And momentum. It's all on Vettori's side.
Yeah. The momentum is, like you said, definitely on Vettori's side. Especially if you looked at, you can make the case that Jan probably put out the blueprint in how to beat Adesanya. But the thing is, that was at light heavyweight. Adesanya at middleweight is very difficult to be taken down. His defense at that weight class is different level. But Vettori, man, he's a great fighter. He's fought a lot of I've had questions about him, but it just, I can't really say anything about him now. He's beating a lot of top guys. He's on a crazy win streak, and Adesanya will be a test to him. And it's pretty cool after the first fight, now seeing them fight now. It's going to be a great fight. At the end of the night, I think Adesanya still wins. I think he's still arguably the best fighter in the UFC right now, and probably their biggest star. And I'm actually ask you guys a question. Who do you think is the biggest star in the UFC right now? Now that Khabib is gone, now that Conor McGregor probably went down and stuff.
We're not counting Conor?
No?
Still Conor, bro.
You can
I would count him. It's Conor in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's Conor, bro.
It's not even close.
I think you can make a case that
Miles.
Usman's the biggest star than Conor right now.
Bro, come on, bro. I was
Come on.
I was like saving Usman. You know, all these guys were like, "Oh, he's so boring." Like, bro, but he's winning, and just wait. But he is nowhere near the level of Conor McGregor when it's like in that terms. Nowhere near.
We're talking about a guy
I think
who's going into fights as an underdog, and people are still rooting for him like he's the next GOAT, bro.
I think.
I get it.
I mean, we got a guy right here on this card that we'll talk about later, but of course, Nate Diaz is definitely top 5. I think Masvidal. I think Francis Ngannou, John Jones, and of course Conor McGregor. I think Amanda Nunes is probably bigger than
Oh
Usman.
yeah, I love Amanda Nunes, man. I definitely will tune into an Amanda Nunes.
It's just a question.
Max Holloway. Who hates Max Holloway?
Nah, it's just you guys are bringing up a lot of great names, and I get it, and I understand the argument for all those people, but I just brought it up because of like
Islam
I had a
Makhachev.
discussion with maybe in Russia and only in your freaking camp.
But
Tiku, fighting wise, I can see your point. Like fighting wise, I think Usman is the guy. Not only because he's a good fighter, but you also got to factor in we're waiting to see if he can lose. So everyone's tuning in to watch.
That's a draw. Yeah, but not in UFC.
Well, I mean, like now, like with his title reign is what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. I just brought it up just to like gauge your guys' opinions and stuff about it because I had a discussion with a couple of friends of mine, and I don't know. I just want to bring it up on the podcast. But yeah, going back to the fight itself, yeah, I think Adesanya wins. I think Adesanya might actually TKO. And I like Vettori, but standing up, I think Adesanya is 10 times better fighter than he is
the speed
standing up, and that's not the speed, definitely for sure. And Vittori's only way to win is to take him down, hold him down. Like I said, the blueprint was there in the on fight, but can he do it at middleweight? We will see.
I don't, disagree with you. I do think that Izzy still wins, but I think it's close. I think they're gonna go 8 crazy rounds. Of course that first fight and now this 5 rounds. I think it's gonna be 8 really close rounds, and I think that I'll probably give Izzy the first 2 rounds, especially with those leg kicks, bro. I know I already see it. Like he's gonna chew him up, and then I think Marvin Vettori gets better later on. But I think Izzy sneaks one more round. That's 3-2. That's it. It's over. So I'll go with Izzy. 5 rounds, gets the job done.
I got Izzy as well. I'll say TKO as well.
Why not?
Why not?
As we move on to the co-main events, one of the craziest fights of 2020. Was that 2020? That was 2020.
That was 2020. End of 2020. Event.
Yeah, there you go. And end of 2020, crazy fight. 2 flyweights, Different Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. These bro, that first fight is like there's no point for me to sell anything. That first fight was crazy. Second fight, let's go. That's it. I mean, we can give it I probably think Figueiredo is going to get the job done, probably knockout this time. But Moreno is no joke. He's tough, and he caught him with some shots that he was ready for. He knew when to throw and everything. So it's going to be a great fight. Cannot blink, but I do like Figueiredo. I think the power is tough.
For sure. I think you can make the case that Figgy won the first fight. Obviously they had deduction.
Yeah.
I think that cost Figueiredo the fight, and I put it on Twitter. I'm like, I'm not a big fan of draws, but that fight there was a draw. That was a good draw in the grand scheme of things. But talk about the second fight. I think Figueiredo's going to look back, look at the tape, look what he did wrong, and then this time he's going to end him. And I think it's going to be a Figgy knockout. And I don't want to take away from Brandon Moreno, who's a very, very nice guy, one of the nicest guys in the UFC. I'm a big fan of him, and I hope he wins. But I got Figgy winning by KO or TKO, whatever.
Honestly, when it comes to this fight, I don't think – I think in the first fight what Moreno had was the element of surprise. Figueiredo definitely wasn't expecting a performance like that. So this time he's just gonna get the job done. We'll see, obviously, but
I sensed that from like Figure the first fight. It was pretty weird. It was just like very lackadaisical. Like he wasn't there. Like he wasn't.
No. I mean, he said that he wasn't fully healthy.
He wasn't fully healthy.
And then, bro, that the whole weight cut. I mean, he was fighting every month. Remember?
Yeah.
And 125 is a hard weight. Hard weight to fucking make. And then also,
it's understandable. I guess it's understandable when you bring up those points.
Yeah. And also, Brandon Moreno has a chance to be the first Mexican champion of all time. So could be some history.
Crazy.
Could be some history.
Which is surprising.
Yeah, right.
Which is very surprising.
Bro, especially with like boxing. I mean, bro, Mexicans are like as tough as it gets.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you classify Tony Ferguson?
I was gonna say Tony
Henry
Ferguson
Cejudo.
kind of.
But he's American.
But they technically, same thing with Ferguson.
Both of them.
Both of them.
It's pretty weird.
Moreno still loves Tijuana. That's all he talks about. Sure. So we'll see.
Sure. Hey,
Third fight
for it, man.
of
Honestly,
the night, though. Third fight of the night. I think most people are hyped about this one. Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz, bro. Nate is back. Nate is gonna fight. Oh, I mean, bro. Nate Diaz, bro. We got to give this dude a lot of credit to come back and to fight Leon Edwards, bro. That's wow. Oof. I mean, bro, outside Kobe, outside Usman, this is as tough as it gets.
Very tough.
So
might backfire though. Might backfire, man.
Leon Edwards, or I think Nate Diaz is a plus 400.
Oh yeah, those odds are crazy.
I expect Leon Edwards to win. He's great. He's just great all around. Smart guy. Has cardio as well. So I don't think the 5 rounds is really gonna make much of a difference. It's not Conor McGregor that after 2 rounds he slows down. Leon keeps it going, especially with the wrestling. He's gonna keep Nate down and tire him out a little bit. I don't know how he wins, but I think Leon definitely wins. I mean, if he doesn't, first of all, Nate Diaz, like, he could fight for the belt next. Wow. And then Leon Edwards, one of the most such a sad run, bro. Sad if he loses, because my God, bro, he's had terrible luck, and I mean, we'll see.
Like you talk about his bad luck. I mean, his last win was in 2019. When you really think about it, and that's real crazy. Thinking that was before COVID. That was his last win, and that was against who?
RDA, I think.
RDA, yeah. And then obviously he had the whole situation with Bilal Muhammad and the no contest and that stuff. So yeah, he's had a lot of bad luck. I point to the video after the Bilal Muhammad thing when he was crying to his mother on the phone.
Yeah.
That definitely sucks. So I'm happy for him. I hope this fight goes. Obviously, I think the fight is gonna go. Nate Diaz is not someone to pull out of fights. So it's gonna be a great fight. There is definitely people that want Nate Diaz to win, especially like you said, the fights that could happen. Imagine Nate Diaz versus Usman, or Nate Diaz versus Colby Covington. That's fucking amazing. So the fights that could happen if Nate Diaz would win it's exciting. But go ahead, Yoni. What do you want to say?
Bro, Nate Diaz versus Colby Covington is just
that'd be insane.
Goosebumps, bro. Are you joking? Oh my God.
I get it, but that's not how the MMA works. It's just simply not how it works. And Leon Edwards will fucking make Nate Diaz into a punching bag. And I hate to say it because I like Nate Diaz a lot and I respect him as a fighter. But dog, how Nate Diaz fights, you've seen against the Masvidal fight. He takes the punishment and tries to tire you out. Like Ahmed says, Leon Edwards has great cardio, bro. And his striking is elite. I don't think Nate Diaz can beat him up top. Obviously, the jiu-jitsu on the bottom is gonna be difficult, but I still think Leon Edwards wins, man. And I'm happy for him. I hope he does win. But we'll see though. Anything can happen. But I got Leon Edwards winning.
For betting's sake, if I had to bet on this, just because the odds, I think I would bet on Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
I
get that.
personally, if you had to ask me, I would say
that's a great bet.
Leon Edwards takes it. But yo, you're telling me you're not gonna take those odds just on the
that's a good
off
bet.
chance
Trust me.
that is Stockton
I mean, bro,
Slap just
I
sends
would
Leon
take
Edwards.
I would take like a Nate finish, second round.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
why not?
A nice
some
parlay.
crazy shit. But
Listen,
I
yo, betting is gonna be legal by the next
New
Super
York.
Bowl.
oh,
By the next
shit.
Super Bowl. Supposedly,
see.
that's what they say. And you know, we used to pray for times like this, even on this podcast. And it's
Yeah.
funny that New York, they start the first bet. They said they're gonna take the first bet Super Bowl weekend, so that's gonna be huge.
That's
so shout out
smart.
to Coleman for actually doing something.
They obviously got a deal in there with the DraftKings to do it at the right time so it could pop off. Expect
Oh,
like
yeah.
a free
Oh, yeah.
$200 bet on the Super Bowl. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before
Leon,
we end, guys, viewers, bet responsibly.
uh-huh.
Don't end up homeless.
Yeah. You should. Never mind. I was gonna say something about Floyd Money Mayweather, but let's not get into that. Yeah, Leon Edwards, he'll take it.
We also got Damian Maia versus Bilal Muhammad. Should be a solid fight.
Which is ironic.
Yeah.
Two top 10 guys. Who else we got? We got Drew Dober versus Brad Riddell.
That's a tough fight. I like that.
I'm gonna go with a bold prediction. I'm gonna say this is the fight of the night right here.
Oh wow.
That's a good shout. That's a great fight.
Also featherweight, we got Mosavar Ivalov versus Hakeem Mean. This dude is a mean boy. Dawadu. I believe he's Canadian. Obviously not where he's actually from, but has a chance to be, I mean, we look at Canada, since GSP, there really hasn't been anybody else. Maybe this guy, especially at 145, we'll see this tough fight, undefeated.
That's a great fight.
Mozaffar. So we'll see. Anything else? Early prelims.
Jay Super, Ben Askren's son.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Thank God I fucking looked at the early prelims.
Dawodo is Nigerian. So
yeah, he is Nigerian, but
Nigerian Jamaican.
For Ross Ziam, Algerian boy right here. We're gonna see him tomorrow night. On Saturday night, 11-3. Should get the job done against this. Looks like, bro, he might be Albanian. The guy he's fighting. Wow.
Yeah. I was just gonna say the same exact thing, bro.
No, he's Italian.
Vendramini. Yeah, he's Italian.
He's Italian, but he might be from Albania.
Vendrome.
And he looks Albanian.
Vendramini, my friend. Vendramini.
We have to bet against your boy, bro. Sorry, bro.
Oh, bro.
Oh, wow. I got my boy.
If he has a slight chance of him being Albanian, fuck with it.
First fight of the night, Carlos Felipe, who's a huge fan of that whole Diaz fucking everything Diaz. So, that's crazy for him to be on the same card. First fight of the night, so it's going to be a banger. Definitely someone getting knocked out. But yeah, good card and pumped and always to have fans back. Let's go, bro. It's different.
Oh, yeah. We know it from you, especially.
Yeah. The fans. Take us into some NBA, Tiku. Some NBA second round. I know you're happy with the way the Brooklyn Nets are working.
Yeah, I'm a Nets fan until further notice. As the viewers know, I haven't been on. I didn't come on the last episode. I was on a small hiatus. As the Miami Heat ambassador of New York, we had an emergency meeting. Had to fly out to Miami. That's why he couldn't make the last.
Can I get my broom again, bro?
Yeah. What'd you think of the broom?
Okay,
Tiku?
listen.
You see,
bro. No, I seen it, and that's
fair. Just cleaning his room.
That's fair because that's a joke that I used to pull on my brother because he's a big LeBron fan, and when the Warriors are sweeping him, I would bring the broom out too. I get it. It's all fun and games. I think I've made it well known throughout this year that Miami were not that good, and I was not interested in the game in the Heat this year. So yeah, I had an emergency meeting. I had to fly out to Miami. Had to meet with Pat Riley. Had to meet with Coach Spo. Had to meet with Jimmy Butler. And we had to talk about the future, man. Listen, last time we had a meeting, what happened? We traded for Victor Oladipo.
Yeah,
obviously, in hindsight, it didn't work out. But
they didn't fire you.
So No, they didn't fire me, but we just they had to let it known that
They did
I
assassinate.
haven't done it very good. I haven't done a good job, but I'm just gonna make it known again that the Miami Heat will be making moves this summer. Who names? Obviously, you guys want to know names and stuff. It's yet to be determined, but just know that the Miami Heat will be back and we will make some moves and we will have a better roster next season. But let's get into the NBA playoffs. No comment on that. This guy's talking about Kristaps Porzingis. Anyways, let's talk about the second semifinals of both conferences, Western and Eastern. Bucks Nets. Nets up 2-0. It's looking like they're taking revenge on them. It looks like the Bucks thought they won the NBA championship after beating Miami. And my Nets, until further notice, so I'm going to put an asterisk on it, on being a Nets fan, have smashed them. And KD's playing like the best player in the NBA. And the player that I've said is the best player in the NBA. What are you guys' thoughts about this series? Brooklyn Nets and the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, doing because
surprising, right?
It's a shocker for sure.
Definitely.
I mean, especially that second game, the margin and victory.
Oh my god, they were up 49 at one point.
Bro, ridiculous. I mean,
wow.
What's going on? Like, first of all, fucking Giannis.
I know what's going on, but you guys can go.
Giannis supposedly a top 5 player in the NBA. For fucking not doing nothing to make.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about that, bro.
He's not.
He's
doing
out of
enough.
top 5 though.
He's not.
He's not a top 5 player. I think he's out of that. Top 10.
I'll tell you right now if he's top 5, bro. Because my list is A1.
It's not Giannis.
I'll tell you right now.
Until you get the list, I will also
he's
say
not, bro.
Drew Holiday, shambles.
I had him
Middleton
before the playoffs even started. I have him ninth. I have him ninth overall.
Ninth.
Yeah.
No. Like, what's going on, bro? Milwaukee was supposed to be the answer to these Nets, and you got fucking Middleton playing like he's Tim Hardaway Jr. You got Drew Holiday.
Olton.
Yeah, exactly. Middleton. So it's just shambolic, shocking.
Shout out to Andres.
We'll see what happens there, but
I can give you.
I wouldn't be surprised if you have to bring out another broom.
Listen, I know where Tigo is gonna go, so I'll save that for him. But Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, you got to play way better, right? And that defensively, they're not all year I had some questions about them defensively. Like, you got to play better defense to the Brooklyn Nets. You have to. It's honestly embarrassing, bro. And make shots, start off better. It's just like basic basketball, bro. Giannis, bro, he's not on KD's level. It's a different level. There's levels to this. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not really surprised about this. Kyrie Irving, bro, and they're doing all this without James Harden. They're up 49, and James Harden's not even.
Oh my god!
Come on now, bro. So it's scary, but it's probably over. Like, the Bucks have to win 2 in a row. They have to. So, and that's really hard to see. So. It's probably over though. And Kevin Durant, like you said, he's playing like right now, best player in the world. Him and Kawhi going back and forth.
What's his shooting splits right now? Like 50, 50, 90 in the playoffs.
Yeah, but no, I think 50, 60, 90 or something.
Like, forget about it, bro. That's
and he's averaging insane. 30 or something.
Him, Kawhi, oh my God, just two special players. 2 players that get a lot of criticism for absolutely no reason. But going back to the point about the reason why the Bucks are doing what they're doing. 1, because they look better against playing a fucking awful Miami Heat team. But let me get in depth. First of all, Mike Budenholzer needs to get the criticism that he deserves. This guy is not a good coach, or at least an overrated coach.
Postseason coach.
Postseason. Because regular season, we see the fucking
that's what it matters.
Wins. We see him in Atlanta Hawks. Exactly. That's what it matters. So I don't give a fuck what he does in the regular season, because that means absolutely nothing in the postseason. When you talk about a team that added Drew Holiday, that added a couple guys, Forbes, who cooked Miami, Bobby Portis, but forget about them. Just adding Drew Holiday, and it's looking like they're about to be a second round exit with a back-to-back MVP. That's not good enough. It's simple as that. You're getting outcoached by Steve Nash, bro. You got outcoached by Eric Spoelstra. Like, yes, He is.
Bro, he's
They're
got like
playing
Mike
zone
D'Antoni.
against the Nets.
He's
They're
got like
playing
half the
zone
coaching
against
staff.
the Nets. I get that.
No,
I
yeah,
get that,
that's like horrendous.
I'm not calling
playing zone against.
I'm not calling
snipers.
Yeah, that makes absolutely zero sense against the Brooklyn Nets, where you have multiple shot creators and you have Joe Harris, you have guys like Bruce Brown, you have Blake Griffin who's hitting a couple threes.
Even Blake Griffin.
It makes absolutely no sense. He doesn't play Giannis enough minutes in the playoffs. He needs to be playing 40 plus minutes in the fucking playoffs. What is he resting him for? What is he holding on the bench for? The summer? Next season? This guy makes absolutely no sense, bro. And this guy, some questions need to be asked, because it looks like they're leaving. I mean, they're gonna get eliminated, but now it just depends on what's gonna happen. If they lose next game, it's a sweep. It's over. Simple as that. Sure. Against a Nets team without fucking Harden, it's embarrassing, and it's embarrassing. Second, I really don't want to put the blame on Giannis, even though I said he's out of the top 5 for me. I think he's out of the top 5 because it's just. You got to take over games, bro. Simple as that. I still think he's a very good player, and I still think you can win a championship with him as the number 1 option. But you need a better supporting cast. I'm sorry. Chris Middleton as your second option is not winning you a championship. I like Drew Holiday. I like him a lot. But you're not winning a championship with him as your third option. I mean, you can win a championship with him as your third option, but you need a way better. Yeah, you're right. You need a way better second option. You switch Chris Middleton for Bradley Beal, they're going to the finals and arguably probably going to win it. Yeah. So Chris Middleton needs to get a step up, bro. You were awful. You're awful. You were awful game 2. Stepped it up when they were down 40. Like, come on. So that's why I don't want to put the blame on Giannis. I really don't. Even though you got to hit free throws, bro. You have to. Against the Brooklyn Nets, you got to get any point that you can get. But I think the Bucks are also playing him in bad positions. Why is Giannis running the ball up? I don't understand that. And Yoni, I know you had that argument about point guards not running the ball up. And Giannis, I get it. Maybe he wants to fucking attack the rim, but it's easier to fucking eliminate him.
He wants to have like a head start.
Exactly, but it's easier to stop him when he does that. Block out the paint, build a wall in the paint. You're not going to do much on that.
Well, so I mean, bro,
they need a better coach.
He's passing out, but the Bucks are not hitting the shots.
Not hitting it. Yeah. So I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for Giannis. I get why he took the big contract. I don't take. Bro, listen. I told you guys, and obviously you guys agree with me. Get paid. Take your money. This is generational money. This is for your kids and kids after. 200.
It's not even that.
I don't have no problem taking the money, but dog, I don't feel sorry for him because he chose to be in Milwaukee. So yeah, and just the Nets, man. The Nets are just that good. And looking at this team right now, I get why you guys were against the Harden trade, even though I disagree with you guys. I get why you guys against, because the Brooklyn Nets, look what they're doing with just KD and Kyrie.
Yeah.
They didn't need Harden to win a championship. They didn't. But
it just put way more pressure.
Guaranteed. And put way more pressure, but superstar players. These are top players of all time.
And
bro, honestly, if the Nets kept Karis LeVert and what's his face?
I wish they kept Jared
Allen. I would have said like
this
team is 100% going to the finals and winning it.
I get
Personally,
it.
That's what I would have said.
They're still 100% going to the finals.
And hold on, and just before I forget, you were bringing up all this stuff about Chris Middleton not being, him as your second guy. What about, and I don't know if they would do this, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, 2 first rounders for Damian Lillard.
That's OD.
You put Damian Lillard with Giannis in the East.
That's fucking
I don't know.
Scary.
2 first rounders is a bit.
Bro, they were gonna give up 4 for Bogdan Bogdanović, bro.
Well, they gave up 3,
but they're not also giving up Drew.
And they gave up 3 for Drew Holiday, so
they gave up 3
really
for Drew. So the first, because listen, you gotta understand. Put your mind in hindsight, it looks bad, and to be honest, it probably is bad giving up 3 first rounders for Drew Holiday when they were about to get eliminated. But they were desperate. Giannis didn't sign his contract yet, and they were trying. Losing on a bogey, Bogdanović was fucking huge, and the way they lost him Yes, bro.
Not really.
Yes,
It was
bro. What are you
massive.
talking
It
about?
was big.
You would know
loss,
because
bro.
Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Bro, he
cooked the Brooklyn-
really
the New York Knicks.
he was
Cooked you.
highly
Stop it.
overrated. Highly
Stop it.
Yo,
overrated.
come
Highly
on.
overrated.
He
Cooked
so
you guys.
overrated.
he's doing great.
Cooked what,
He's
bro?
doing great.
No. You know
Bogdanovic is
you know who
balling.
actually cooked?
He's tough.
Bryn Forbes and Bobby Portis cooked you guys, bro. Those guys actually cooked.
Look what they're doing now.
And they caught. Well, it's the Brooklyn.
What are
Nets,
they doing
bro.
now?
It's the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
They're just folding. They're folding. We want to do.
No, come
Well, what's
on.
Bogdan
Ahmed,
Bogdanovic
he's
doing
right.
now, bro?
Can't say
He's
that.
shooting. No,
Bogdan Bogdanovic would make a
is
massive
so
difference.
overrated.
Huge.
No,
No, he's
I really
not.
don't think so.
Massive.
And I told you.
So.
Massive.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
like
about
this-
think
We
they're
talking
better
about
off-
running the ball.
we-
We're gonna get into it later, but we
But
talk
it-
about running the ball. Fucking get the ball
Yeah.
out of Giannis's hand. Let Bogdan
Yeah,
Bogdanovic run. He's a very smart player.
You're bugged out, bro. And
First of all, Drew
you add
Holiday
that to Drew Holiday
was-
and Chris Middleton.
was-
It's huge.
I don't
And we've
know.
had this argument, Ahmed.
Yeah,
we had this
and-
argument before
and-
the season.
and I won.
And how do you how?
I'm still winning because
No,
we
you're
saw,
not.
We saw what Bryn Forbes and Bobby Portis could do, and then they picked up other
You're
guys as
sick.
well because now they can go
Sick.
8 or 9 deep. You're gonna spend all that money on one guy who's overrated.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Trey Young and
He's
all these
not,
guys are
bro.
making him look better than he is right now. He's
No.
not he's
Regardless.
really overrated.
I think
he had
Regardless.
he had a good end in the regular season, and he's a solid shooter, but he's a streaky shooter, and his defense is not that great either. It's not worth it. Like
So what?
he's not, bro. He's not gonna put you over the top like you're saying, bro. He's really not.
Nah, he's a
I'm
good
saying you're
player.
in a better position to win with Bogdan, and you are. Regardless, differs of opinion. I get it. But it's not, it's simple as that. Chris Middleton, it's just, he's not good enough. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Damian Lillard, we might talk about it during the summer. We'll
Hopefully
see what
not.
happens. We'll see what do you mean, hopefully not? You want
I
him
don't
to
want
stay
this
in
dude in the
Portland?
East. I don't want
Bro,
this dude in the East,
Bro, this guy Ahmed has
Want him
this
in the
freak
East?
obsession
Miami.
that Damian Lillard is the last beholder of vintage basketball because he stayed with his team and
Fuck
he's
that.
not moving away. I
Fuck that.
agree, bro.
Loyalty can only go
Fuck
so
that,
far.
bro.
Fuck that.
Dude,
Loyalty
See,
can only
see,
go
he's
basketball.
getting mad about it.
Portland,
He knows
Portland,
he's the last
Portland have
beholder of
not
the
done
vintage.
Damian Lillard good, bro. I'm sorry. CJ McCollum's not good enough. That's his second option. Are you out your mind, bro? Like I said, I like loyalty, and I
First
just
of all,
people
they
deserve to be loyal
should
to
have
them.
beat Denver.
But go so far.
That's on
What
them.
do you mean they should have?
They should have beat Denver.
Lost to Denver. They lost to them without Jamal Murray. You don't should have, could have, would have. They
They
didn't.
should've.
Simple.
That's
they
on
lost.
them. They folded.
Damian Lillard
That's
had
on them.
55 and they lost.
And they folded. What the hell you want me to
them.
do?
Fuck
I know,
them.
but
What are you
Dame
saying,
has
loyal? Why
every
should
right
you be
to
loyal
leave.
to them? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Every
Fuck
right.
that, bro. You should leave. 55 and you lose. That honestly, that performance might have been top 3 best player performance ever.
No,
That-
that's phenomenal.
You can make an argument.
I was going crazy.
You can make the argument ever.
Yeah.
And then lose because CJ McCollum is going out of bounds. Fuck now. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Damian Lillard. We'll talk about it, man. I have a
the
team
future.
in mind, but in the future. But yeah, they need a better second option. They need a. No, it's not Miami. Trust me, it's not Miami.
It's
Even though I
not.
don't want him in Miami. Obviously, I
He
want
has-
him in
he has,
Miami.
he has 6 photoshops ready, Ahmed. He's just waiting to send them in the group.
Bro,
chat.
bro,
Hey, let's-
Damian
bro.
Lillard.
Take us into the
Photoshops
next
are good.
matchup because
Yeah, whatever. Yo, Bucks, you fucking suck. That's it. Yeah, they're gonna put a banner. They beat Miami. That's what they're gonna do in their bum ass stadium.
And they beat Miami.
Anyways,
Anyways,
it's going to the
annihilated
next
Miami, bro.
It's going to the next series, Eastern Conference Series. Hawks and 76ers. Hawks won the first game after being up a lot. Almost blew the game. With a Bede looked hobbled that game, so that was pretty crazy. Obviously, the 76ers came back yesterday, and the series is 1-1. Thoughts about this series, guys? Go ahead.
I don't got much to say, man. It's you know what I don't like about this series? It looks like every game is going to be one-sided towards the other side. Like one night, Philly's just going to
Game 2
slap
was
the
pretty
Hawks.
close. Both games.
It
were
got-
Game 2 was
but
pretty
it-
close until the fourth.
They got close, yeah.
And
It's
the defense stepped up.
I don't know how to put. It's like it's like waves. Like one team goes on a 9-0 run, and then the next team goes on a 9-0
That's
run.
NBA, Yoni.
That's
fucking NBA.
no,
it's a
it's
game of
not. It's not
runs.
always
Oh
like.
yeah,
That's
no,
how it
it
is.
is a game of runs, but it's
Game of
I
runs.
do get what he's trying to say. Listen,
I get it.
I
but
think
it's not.
it's actually, bro. I think someone's gonna win this in 5. I don't know who, but I think someone's gonna win this in 5. And I have to bet. Obviously, it's Philly.
Philly.
They got nobody can even touch Joel Embiid on that whole roster. Nobody. It's not even fair.
So good, man.
Tobias Harris needs to play better, and they will win this for sure. But if they keen on, bro, if they're still like they're a better fucking defensive team, it's over. Because you
Defense stepped
somehow
up last night.
Yeah, and then you can let Trae Young do what he's got to do, but stop everybody else, and you're good. And I think it's like Game 3 is tough because the Hawks, especially at home, they're hard to beat. Trust me, I know that. But it's just, bro, like I still think Philly in 5 because they're just a way better team. And if they start playing defense, some teams in these playoffs, if they just start playing defense, bro, it's over. Because they have the talent. Start playing defense.
Ben Simmons was showing shades of it for a second there.
Well, Ben Simmons always played defense, and the guy, what's his name, Tybalt, blocked a floater from Trae Young. That doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, he's a great defensive player, but obviously on offensive end, he's a liability. But I think you made a good point. When the Sixers get those, when they get stops, they win games. Especially last night, it was a close game, and the Sixers' second unit, their defense was suffocating. They got on a whole run when Embiid was on the bench. Ben Simmons was on the bench.
Tobias Harris was
on the bench. Seth Curry is playing sensational for them. Even a guy like Shake Milton is playing sensational for them.
Well, he was the reason why they won that game too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For sure.
So when you talk about Tobias Harris not playing well, Ben Simmons obviously being Ben Simmons, the second unit showed up for them, and that's good for them. Embiid is unstoppable. It looked like I questioned their decision for playing him. Obviously, he had the torn meniscus.
Nah, he looks good up there right now.
It was a complete, but he looks pretty good. He looked good game 1. Obviously, I think he went back to locker room, came back in. But 1-1 going to Atlanta, I think it's good for the Hawks, but they need game 3. I think if they have any chance of winning the series, they need to win game 3. Because I think game 5, I mean, 6 is a 5. I don't know about that. I could see it happening. I'm more of a whoever wins is probably going to be 6. But I'm a bet Philly's going to win. But if Embiid keeps doing what he's doing, I don't see Sixers losing. And I love Trae Young, and I love the Hawks. And the Hawks are a great young team. It sucks now that DeAndre Hunter is out for the season now.
Really? What happened?
Torn meniscus as well.
Oh, my bad.
Sure. And it sucks because I like DeAndre Hunter, great two-way player in this league, going to be a great two-way player. The Hawks are a great young team. I think they're a star away. Obviously, the Brooklyn Nets are a difficult team to play.
They had their star in Rondo, and then they gave him up. So
that's a tough loss for DeAndre. Nah, I mean, bro, Lou Will's playing okay.
Lou Will's
but I don't know, bro. Losing DeAndre, like, who else?
Cam Reddish was out for.
He's still out, Cam Reddish. I mean, bro, their forwards are pretty thin. You got Gallo, who's trying to guard and beat at times. Like, what are you doing, bro? And, bro, what are we going to say about Nate? This guy, I know he had a great end to the, I think they went 27-11 or something. That's great. But I think game 2, right, with the Knicks won, they kept Trae Young on the bench for the whole run. Game 2 again. Trae Young's on the bench, and they're up 1 or 2, and then he's come back. They're down 10, bro, and he always does this. Yeah. So bro, that was his first playoff series that he's ever won as a coach, Nate McMillan. Yeah, first time. So
I like him.
Let's just relax a little bit.
Coach. I think you look at him leaving.
It's because
Indiana,
yeah,
and you see how they are now. I'm just saying, like, I think he's a good coach. You seen how we left Indiana. Look at the fucking where Indiana is right now. Definitely have questions. His rotation, like you said, game 2. I think they should have swept the Knicks. No offense, Ahmed. Obviously, that game 2, they were up double digits. They were up double digits. They were up double digits.
Game 1, we should have won. Game 2, we did win. That's sweep over right there.
Anyways. I think rotations, but I think a lot of coaches in the NBA have problems with rotations. I really do. Look at Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra, me as a Miami Heat fan, his rotations sometimes are awful. Doesn't mean he's a bad coach. I still think he's a good coach. I think he's good for that team. What roster's overrated? And
Miami Heat roster is
Atlanta?
overrated. That's why they don't have as much as you guys think they do. They have two good players, two top 20 players.
Excited at Avery Bradley, bro.
He's not even on the team anymore, I think.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Houston or some shit. But nah,
still,
it's just
I still like that Avery Bradley.
Like
whatever.
Tyler Herro, he had a good run. I think Iguodala's 43. Come on now, what are we doing? But yeah.
Anyways,
no.
Regardless, I get it, but I still think Nate McMillan's a good coach. He should get criticism for that, but it's so hard. Like, I don't expect the Hawks to beat the 76ers. I just think they have a good, promising future. So let's go into the Western Conference Series. Nuggets Suns, which I think was the most entertaining game of the playoffs, which
I love it.
You guys know during the regular season, I said I really wasn't finding enjoyable. These playoffs have been very good.
Great.
Trust me, very good.
That first round was insane.
Insane. And topping off this fucking series, Nuggets Suns is gonna be a great series. Game 1 was amazing. Phoenix was a back and forth game. Was a back and forth game and stuff, but Suns made the run. And when on the episode of Andres and Eric with the Sports Fellas, I made the prediction Suns and Nets finals, and it's looking good. I like how the Suns is. I'm in love with that team. What are you guys' thoughts about this series?
Okay, first of all, let's relax a bit. It's not looking good. It's been one game in, and you're acting like the Suns are gonna roll through the Clippers or the Jazz if they face.
They're probably favorites right now.
I'm just saying the Suns look good. Suns don't look good.
They look great.
They look great.
They look great.
Do they have what it takes to beat the Clippers? If the Clippers get out?
Yes. No. I believe they do.
Yo, I think this whole let's be real. Okay, we're gonna get into
Clippers.
Hold on.
You're talking about the Clippers.
Talk about the game.
This series.
We'll get into that the Clippers, but the Nuggets and the Suns. Chris Paul said it best. Devin Booker's been a star, and it's time people realize that. And bro, what a player, dude. And me, Ahmed, and Tony kind of got into it. Tony kind of thinks he's the torch holder.
I don't know if he said that. He's
torch holder.
He said the torch holder. Yeah, he said LeBron passing the torch. But he does have a point.
He also said that Tony Ferguson was going to be Khabib Nurmagomedov. This guy.
He'll never let
that go.
I'll defend him
on that. He didn't say that, but
yeah,
I like it. It's good banter. I'll keep it going. It's good banter.
Nah, but the Suns are solid.
Love Devin Booker.
I don't think we should jump to conclusions just yet. That's all I'm gonna say. Nikola Jokic, the MVP. He just needs to hope his team brings him some more support. No. Hey, he's fine. He just needs some more support from his team, and then they can get it going, bro.
Jamal Murray's out.
Yeah, but they still have the pieces, dude. The Nuggets are one of the most deep teams in the league, dude.
For sure.
So are the Suns. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
I said Suns should be favored, especially if Chris Paul is healthy. You crazy? You saw what he did in that fourth
playing
quarter,
like that.
Do you see what he does that every time in the fourth quarter? I've seen him so many times just take off that mid range, bro. You cannot give him the mid range. It's too easy. But what else can you do? He's still crafty enough and still fast enough to get inside.
Exactly.
Great finisher, great free throw shooter. Oh, Chris Paul is
what a player.
Stud out there. And Devin Booker didn't even I will give credit to Aaron Gordon.
Crazy.
Played some good defense on him. Very well.
Yeah, that was great.
But Devin Booker also didn't force anything. So that's a smart basketball player. He wasn't trying to hurt his team. I don't think he's gonna be held under 20 points again. So Devin Booker, he's still gonna come on now, bro. And Chris Paul
doesn't matter as long as they're winning.
And then, bro, what I say, Tiku, DeAndre Ayton has to be the key because he's got to cancel out the great Joker, bro. And Joker is great, and he did the first game and they won. He did. Yeah. So listen, bro, we said the same thing about him and AD, and then he kept doing it, and then that's it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I was talking to Denny when we were talking about Phoenix versus Lakers, and I said the key there is Aiden. If Aiden can lock down the big man on the other team, and this was speaking
it's
about
not
the
even locked
Lakers.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't he? He just has
Can't
to
lock
Just go
suppress
at
them
him
a little.
offensively.
Yeah, and then come to the Nuggets, and then you just got to match them. All you have to do is match their energy. Obviously, he's not gonna pull out a Joker performance and drop a triple double with 30 points, but just match their energy.
20 and 10.
Yeah, and
20 and
it's
10.
a ball game, bro. It's a ball game.
Exactly.
That's
You got
so
to put
key
pressure
to
on
this
Jokic.
team. Yeah,
That's what you got to do. You got to put pressure on Jokic. Obviously, the X factor for me for the Nuggets is Michael Porter Jr. I think he started off well, but as the game went on, he was kind of taking a lot of bad shots, missing a lot of shots. So he's definitely an X factor. If Jamal Murray was playing, I would say the Nuggets are the favorites to win this series, but he's not. So other guys need to show up. Monte Morris need to show up. Campazzo, I tweeted it. I'm like, bro, he plays like my cousins back home, but he's effective. But he's effective.
Pablo Prigioni's son, bro.
Pablo Prigioni, like for real. That's exactly who I think of whenever I think about him. But yeah, listen, like you talked about Eric Gordon. I think I had a defensive masterclass that game. When you talk about he's guarding Booker, and last series he was guarding like Dame or CJ McCollum. He's doing a very good job as a power forward. I think him and Jokic, we said it when the trade went down. When it happened in the trade deadline, that was a great fucking move for the Denver Nuggets. That was such a great move, and they should try and keep Aaron Gordon there. But Nuggets have enough to win this series. It's going to be a very tough series. I can see the series going to 7. I really do. But the Suns, man, Chris Paul, man, what a fucking player, bro. I feel like this year is going to be his version of LeBron's 2018 run. I think he's going to take over. I think he's going to will the Suns to the finals. But unfortunately, he will be swept by a Kevin Durant-led team. But that's just my prediction, and we have a lot to go. We'll see. Very entertaining series. Jokic, MVP, deservingly so, consistently throughout the whole season. Was my MVP. Great fucking player. But we'll see. The other game in the Western Conference last night. Wow. What a fucking great game that was as well. Clippers, Jazz, Utah up 1-0 without Mike Conley. Whoa. What do you guys thoughts about this series as well?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to see just Phoenix versus Utah just for the crowds, bro. Just great for those crowds. Fans. Bro, that would be
the Valley in Utah.
Electric basketball, bro. So
definitely great atmosphere.
But getting to this game, I mean, bro, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard played nowhere near their best, and they still had a chance to win the game. Luke Kennard played well. You know, they need the role players to keep, bro, like it's too, you know, like hot and cold. Like it's gotta be hot and warm. Like you cannot be cold, bro. Kawhi Leonard, especially if Paul George is going 4 of 17. I don't care what he did in the fourth quarter. He was terrible all for fucking 36 minutes. He was terrible. So
it wasn't the best game.
And you know,
but Kawhi wasn't that well too, man.
I know, yeah, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't. But
fourth quarter turned up.
But bro, look what he did in Dallas. Like I think you know, if he has one okay game, it wasn't terrible. He had 23 and 7, and he was 8 or 19 shooting. It's not terrible. Could have been better.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like Paul George, bro, like gotta find your shot earlier, be more aggressive. Like, bro, just like Kawhi Leonard just needs that guy in the regular season. We're gonna say about Joe Ingles, bro. Joe Ingles should not be able to stop Paul George.
I know, but I'm just saying he owns him, bro. He rent free, bro.
I mean, bro, it's
his mind.
It's just something about him in Utah. I think like the dude is gonna terrible, bro. Yeah, terrible in Utah, but it's weird. It's got to show up. It's definitely not all his fault. You know, there's other stuff that go in there. Ty Lue, he's hot and cold. Sometimes you're like, oh, you know what? He's a good solid coach. And sometimes you're like, bro, what are you doing?
Like, what are you done with Luke Kennard?
But I was saying that. I was saying, bro, you've got too many. It's not even that. It's bro. He's playing Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverly, and Luke Kennard. Cannot play all 3 of them, bro. You gotta at least play 2. and then
he's definitely
and he bench Pat. He fucking bench Pat Bev. Okay, that's smart, and they actually won the series. Now I don't know. I don't know what he's got to do, but bro, like I said, I don't think Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are gonna play that bad again, and Donovan Mitchell had to be insane, and then he
what a player.
He's the story behind all this, but I still like the Clippers. It might go 7 because, like I said, they're too hot and cold, bro. But
yeah, I agree.
It might go 7, but I still like the Clippers, dude.
I agree. I don't know, between both of them, I still am undecided. I like both teams. I believe it will go 7 as well. I do believe Kawhi and Paul George will play better. I think Donovan Mitchell will keep playing well because this guy in the playoffs is a different animal. I tweeted it. I'm like, bro, this guy's born for the playoffs, born for the postseason. Definitely. And we had a discussion last night. I wanted Miami to draft him. I was literally depressed. I can pull up a photo of me on draft night. You can see the sadness.
He's just, bro. He's just and I love Donovan Mitchell. He's just a little too corny, bro. A little bit.
How so?
Oh my god, bro. It's like, ugh. I don't know.
What's so corny about it? He cooks people and he tells them you're getting cooked.
That's basketball. That's okay, but it's like.
So what's corny?
Okay. It might just be me, but he's going out for an N1, right? And he just misses the N1, and he's like, bro,
so
it's just, bro. It was same thing with Trae Young. It's like, bro, these kids are so corny, bro. So corny. I don't know,
Trae Young has you on strings, my boy.
Bro,
it's okay. It's fair. I get it, bro.
Well, I would throw Trae Young too, bro.
Yo, the craziest thing, I was by MSG.
He's like 5'11" too, so it's a fair fight.
Oh yeah.
I'm fucking dragging by his hair, bro.
SVS celebrity boxing match, you versus Trae Young. Yo, Trae Young, talk to us. Anyways,
spit on this dude.
But he's yo, listen, was that you, the guy that spit on him?
Maybe.
Are you banned from MSG?
We do not condone spitting on people, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the Knicks fans are fucking
popcorn's okay though.
Sick.
Relax, bro. Relax. One dude probably drunk out of his mind.
It's not about that. No, it's not about.
Bro, how about the Miami fans?
I'm just saying.
Didn't they throw something at Quickly too?
I don't know.
Didn't they throw a beer? They threw a beer can at.
I'm just saying. I was literally outside of MSG when they won the first game. It felt like they won a championship. It was fucking embarrassing.
Bro,
and I get it.
But bro, listen to your sentence, bro. I was out there watching Knick fans celebrate. What an absolute weirdo. What an absolute weirdo. Leave us alone, bro.
I was around the area.
You see Tico in his binoculars?
I heard them blocks away.
Bro, is it met there, bro?
I was blocks away from them, and I hear them celebrating like they won a championship. I was laughing to myself.
That's called New York fans, bro. Real New York fans.
You said you wanted Brooklyn.
No, bro.
You don't mean Brooklyn until the Eastern Conference Finals.
Bro.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Five kids who probably started watching the Knicks this year, probably, because they probably have no idea what, we've been through a lot. They probably watched the Knicks this year. Oh my God, wow, the Knicks are actually pretty good. We want Brooklyn. Bro, was I ever saying anything about championship? Was I ever saying about anything?
No.
Bro.
I'm not saying you.
I mean, bro, that two versus 7, that would be awesome, but it didn't happen. But bro, this is why it bothers me, bro. Knicks fans are not allowed to do anything. We just celebrated our first playoff win, bro. First playoff win.
What's so crazy about that?
Extra. Yeah, extra, bro.
Why is it extra, bro? Let them celebrate however they want.
Why do you guys care, though? We don't care if Miami Heat fans are celebrating and jumping on fucking South Beach.
Hitting
nobody cares.
Cans when we made it to the finals. Not one game.
Bro, okay, but let me ask you this. If we make it to the finals, we're gonna be even crazier. It's just, bro,
that's fair.
We're just crazy.
It's the proportionality, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But crazy about our team. Crazy about our team.
Yes.
Bro, no. That's what ESPN makes you think. That's what ESPN makes you think, bro.
I live in New York. I know, bro.
New York.
I know.
He lives in New York.
Bro, you live in New York. Bro, you
yes,
live
But
in
that's
New
the
York.
standard.
But I'm not a Knicks
Hold up.
fan, so I can see it from a clear-eyed view.
No.
Okay,
You
but
live
what's
in New
wrong
York.
with it?
You live in New York.
I'm
and
not
you think
saying there's
Brooklyn,
anything wrong with
and
it.
you
I'm just
think
saying you guys are
Brooklyn
sick
runs New
individuals.
York, bro. What?
They do
See,
something
bro,
about it.
you are out of
Do
touch.
something
bro.
about
You
it.
are Max Kellerman.
KD, Kyrie, Harden, run
And
New
still
York
nobody
City.
cares, bro. And still nobody cares.
I would be at the parade.
Imagine.
Me. And you're going to see a
Okay.
lot of people there. Trust me.
You're at the Knicks parade too. It doesn't mean much.
I know, I will be there. But guess what? There's a realistic. I'm being realistic. The Nets are going to win a championship. Knicks are
Realistic, bro. They have
Anytime
three
soon.
top 7 players on the planet. Realistic. They should win the championship.
That is-
They have to win. Not
they
should.
have
They
to.
have
They
to
will.
win.
Have
They
to
will.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Clip
should.
it.
Yeah.
Anything. Post it when it happens.
Bro.
Why?
Nets
Why
are
do we
winning
have to
100%
post it? They
championship.
have to.
By the way, breaking news.
That's it.
I think Rudy Gobert has now won
One
his
DP
third
yeah.
defensive player of the year. So
Deservedly
it's
so. And I was actually
confirmed.
going to bring up Rudy Gobert.
Good time to
Get
bring
his
him up.
fucking flowers. That's why
Wait,
he's the
but-
fucking defensive player of the year. That block last night. That's why he's one of the most important players on that team. Ahmed, do all you want with your face right there, bro. But you can't deny it. And I said it. What was he? Yo, didn't he get some votes for MVP?
Why?
Laughing.
That was
So
bro.
did-
That was
so
you
did
from,
Derrick
Deserved.
Rose.
from 7 different
Deserved.
laptops.
Yeah, me.
know.
And you voted for Derrick Rose. So what's the
Okay,
difference?
so at least I admit it.
Nothing wrong with that.
You're free.
Listen,
Anyway,
bro. Rudy Gobert is a solid guy, bro. Solid. I mean, defensively, he is the real deal.
he's a generational defender.
Rudy Gobert should
I'm
never
being honest.
be discussed when we're talking about MVPs, bro. Stop it, bro.
Bam
Because,
Adebayo
bro-
got one first place vote.
All right, bro. Julius Randle finished 8th in voting. Two
about
Knicks, by the
defense,
way,
yeah.
in the top 10. 2 Knicks.
I'm
Only
talking about defensive
team with 2 guys in the top 10. By the way, we coming, bro.
I'm talking about defensive
Listen,
player of the
bro.
year, my friend.
Nobody
Thank
gives
you
a
very
damn,
much.
bro.
Anyways,
so
I think
as we
that wraps up.
can
Go.
um,
No. Sorry,
I want to talk.
apologize.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
talk a little because it pertains to the Clippers especially. And Ahmed, you're gonna back me up on this. What is wrong with the NBA all of a sudden that we got people like fucking Paul George, who fine, he may not be the worst playmaker in the world, but why are they running the ball up the court when you have someone like Rondo? Even better yet, I don't know why you guys said Devin Booker wasn't forcing mistakes. In game 1, Devin Booker takes the ball, grabs the rebound, has Chris Paul right next to him, and just runs the ball up instead of giving him the ball and forces a turnover.
All right.
It's what?
Okay, bro. Okay. Kobe Bryant probably had the same exact thing. Got a rebound.
And-
Saw Derek Fisher. Oh, what's up? I'm gonna keep going. It's just
Okay.
who cares?
And that's why he had so many turnovers in his career, and he was known for not passing the ball. It's not a good thing. It's not a
Which
good
is
thing,
wrong.
and it
Overrated,
forces
Which is
many
such
mistakes.
a horrible take, bro.
No, it's
Kobe
not that
didn't pass
horrible of
the
a
ball.
take.
That's such a bad.
No, but I'm saying that's why there's that perception on him. I may not personally agree with it, but let me get to my point.
Yeah, I get that, bro.
They
Yeah,
have
no,
to
go.
stop fucking running the ball up if you're not a point guard, bro. Or if you're not a playmaker like Jokic, I understand.
Depends on the
Who
players.
else do they have? Exactly. But I see some like Julius Randle in that. I know you mentioned him. Why are you running the ball up? It's embarrassing. It leads to fucking turnovers. It leads to slowing down the play. It happened last night with the Clippers as well. You had Rondo on the court. Paul George runs the ball up. Rondo right in front of him. Mind you, 10 feet in front of him, ready to play the ball. Paul George runs it up, steps back and looks towards Rondo. He's basically about to kiss him. Why? Why didn't you just pass him the ball in the first place? That's all I have to say. I had to get it off my chest.
I get it.
It's
I mean, bro,
horrible to me.
it's 2 different things though. If it's a fast break, and then
It
he gets
wasn't,
the
though.
rebound, he
That's
doesn't
different.
have to look at his point guard. If
I
it's
agree.
like out of bounds,
Just run. Yeah.
half court set, I get what you're trying to say. Like Julius
Depends on
Randle,
the player.
every time he brought up the ball, especially last year, bothered me.
That's
Bothered me.
fucking
Like I literally was scratching myself, like bothered, bro. Like why is he
it's pretty dumb.
bringing up the ball, bro? Why? Bothers
That
me.
makes no sense.
But this year he was reading the pass lanes better, and I still didn't like it, but I was comparing him to Alfred Payton, so it's not really
Yeah,
much of a
the
difference.
Knicks don't have that great of.
But like I agree that even though that Jokic is the best like by far the best playmaker on the whole Nuggets team, like he should never bring up the ball, unless and plus what he always does is just heave the ball up for like bro. There's probably nobody better than him. Him and Kevin Love, Lonzo Ball, they just boom ball like
Yeah.
like that. But him bringing up the ball, he's too slow. You're just taking seconds away. Let your point guard get up. Let Jokic get set, and then do that. That's a good point. But bro, like this has been happening for like 6 years. This is the new NBA.
Irritating.
So
It's horrible.
It depends on the players, in my opinion. It depends on the players. Yeah, like Ahmed said, this is just the modern NBA. This is how it is. Obviously, there's some cases where I don't think people don't like Julius Randle. I brought up the point of Giannis before. I don't think Giannis should bring up the ball.
Does Bam bring up the ball?
Sometimes. He does sometimes, but he should. He's a great handler of the ball. He's one of the best. Has probably one of the best handles.
Like
but you could be good at handling the ball, but like, would it not provide more value to the Heat if he was up there in a proper position to do something?
Bro,
you had someone else bringing up the ball.
But
or
listen,
like in Paul George's case, all he had to do was pass to Rondo, get open for a shot, boom, and they tied the game there. It was late in the fourth quarter.
But regardless, like you said, when the half-court offense gets set, the top playmakers are gonna get the ball. Rondo's gonna get the ball in the half court. So is Bam.
But what you're only trying to say is
the ball.
You move faster without the ball.
Exactly.
And that's a fair
quicker
point.
Than you.
No, it is a fair point. I understand. I don't know.
That's the new NBA, bro.
Talk to the coaches association, Yoni.
I think the Utah Jazz in the first half had like 43s. Like
that's just
they attempted. NBA is broken. Like it's not broken. It's just this is what it is now.
Yeah, bro.
It's a whole. Depends what it depends because obviously, like I said, that the Phoenix Suns and Denver Nuggets game. That's peak modern NBA NBA basketball.
Every Knicks game this year.
But then sometimes, listen, I don't find the Knicks team enjoyable to watch. Really, I don't.
Oh,
I don't
know.
Obviously, I get with the crowd and everything, maybe, but it's not enjoyable. It's very boring, to be honest. And same with the Lakers. And same with the Lakers. Lakers offense is not enjoyable to watch.
What offense is fun to watch, except for Brooklyn? Because they have
3-point
superstars.
That 3-point line thing you were saying is such
Phoenix,
another thing.
Phoenix have a good offense. Denver have a good offense. Portland, I like Portland.
No, Portland, bro. It was literally give Dame the ball, move out the way, bro, or give CJ. It was literally ISO ball.
It's entertainment.
That's why Terry Scott's is bye, as he should.
I agree.
But yeah,
I agree. Anyways,
definitely interesting.
I get what you're trying to say, Yoni.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, that 3-point line thing too. I forgot who it was, Ahmed. How you were saying like you're the king of pick and rolls or whatever. Fucking guy has an open lane. He goes back. I forgot who it was, bro. Big dude just goes back to the 3-point line. Get in the fucking lane. Get the ball. Easy layup.
Oh, Kristaps Porzingis is shooting threes when he's got like Patrick Beverly on him, bro. Come on now.
Whatever. Let them lose games. Congratulations.
NBA's broken.
Let them lose games. Fucking idiots.
Let's move on though. Let's move on. Let's go to let's talk some football. Let's talk some football, bro. Euros are coming up.
Come on, man.
Euro 2020 and 2021. Make it make sense. But
that shit makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't just.
It's Euro 2020, right?
Yeah.
Bro, because I was looking at the app. I was like, is this the right app? Because I don't know.
Yeah, it's Euro 2020. It's fucking confusing. But it's fun, man. International football. And then we got Copa America after that. But let's talk about the Euros, guys.
And before we start, though, I saw some people saying that 2016 Euros wasn't fun. Are you out of your mind, bro? And I watched.
That was great.
I watched that.
I enjoyed that.
I watched that like hoping that Portugal was gonna win, and they did win, so it was even more fun for me. But bro, that was I mean, come on, Ronaldo, bro. And
the Ronaldo haters are gonna say it.
Oh, but that was
gonna say it.
What?
That it was
that the Euros wasn't. That was boring. It's okay. It's whatever.
That was a fluke. Shut the fuck up, man.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean,
no,
listen,
not
France
at all.
It wasn't boring. It definitely wasn't boring.
Do you people not understand? Football is football, bro. Anything can happen. Greece won in 2004. Exactly. They weren't supposed to win. Portugal got to the finals. They weren't supposed to get to the finals. It's football. It happens.
Iceland, I think, when that year.
Iceland, exactly.
Crazy
Fair.
shit happened.
Let's
Crazy
get into it
preview,
though.
Let's get into it. Do you guys want to all give off our predictions
We'll
that
do
we
that.
have in our apps?
Yeah.
I mean,
wait,
so
let's just do group winners,
Yeah.
and then we'll say
Okay.
the final four.
all right.
Not
We'll
like
give
a
our
per
group
match.
winners of each group.
Yeah.
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 And
Our
then
top
from
three,
then
because
on.
third place matters too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Fair.
I'll start.
Let's start.
I'll start. I'll go through my groups, or we'll do Group A first. All right. Group A, I got
Yeah.
Italy first, Turkey second, Switzerland third.
Same.
Same exact.
Italy.
Is it safe?
Yeah. Ahmed?
Oh, if you repack yesterday. Okay, hold on.
Okay,
I got in group.
Anyways,
in Group A, I actually have Switzerland finishing first.
Whoa.
I do. Yeah, I mean Turkey
I like them.
or Turkey or well, this is a tough group. It's gonna be a hard group.
This is the
think.
toughest group.
So
This is the toughest
I'm gonna
group.
go with a little bit of a
With
shocker here. I got Switzerland first, Italy making it at 2, Turkey at 3, and then Wales. See you later.
Okay. Group B, I got Belgium first, Denmark second, Russia third.
I agree. I think we all got the same one here. It's gotta be
I agree.
Belgium
same as
first,
everyone.
Denmark,
Same
Russia,
order.
Finland.
Same order.
Belgium, the number 1 ranked team in the world somehow, some reason, but I think
They
they're
needed
gonna get
this year.
exposed this tournament.
They need
Yeah.
to win this year because this golden generation is kind of declining now. They're getting older now. You look at
Defensively,
Hazard.
I don't think they're not the same.
Defensively, definitely not the same. So it sucks. I don't think they are going to win it, but this is a huge tournament for them. As of course the number 1 ranked team in the world.
Group C, I got Netherlands first, Ukraine second, Austria third. All the same throughout?
No,
I agree. Same.
no, I got Holland first. I'm gonna go with Austria. I got faith
Austria's
in my
not
boy.
a bad shout.
I got faith in my boy.
They have a good
Captain
team.
David Aliba. Go show him how it's done.
But he left, bro.
It's
shouldn't
still
be a
my
boy
boy.
anymore.
Still my boy, bro.
He was calling for his head, by
Homegrown.
the way, Tiku. He was
Never
saying
in
he
my
shouldn't
life.
play. Yeah, you were saying that he was not. He was holding you guys back. But
Have
whatever.
some respect for your boy, my boy.
You guys really gonna talk about this?
And then who you got?
Ukraine third, and
Okay.
North
And obviously,
Macedonia at fourth. I don't even know why they're in there.
Yo, Group D, England first, but I think this is the easiest group in my opinion.
Really?
England got fucking lucky. England got so lucky because if you swap out Croatia for a top team, like not even a crazy team like Austria, I would not be surprised if England finishes third.
Oh,
But I got England first, Scotland second, Croatia third.
really?
Croatia third.
I got
Scotland
Croatia
second.
I got Croatia first.
Ooh.
Czech Republic number 2.
What?
Ooh.
England number 3.
Are you
Scotland
joking?
4th. Bro,
Are you
telling
aware of
I'm-
who's on Scotland, bro? Come on, man. We're talking about. Hold up. Let me bring up the fucking squad for you in case you don't know. We got
No.
back
Scotland's solid,
Oh,
but
Czech
super
Republic
solid.
always got.
I like Czech Republic.
It's like
Very
same thing with
solid.
Hungary.
But I disagree with all
just
you
in the
guys.
past.
My
What do you got,
group
Timo?
is England, Croatia, Czech Republic.
Wow,
Scotland
yo, you
finished
guys are
fourth.
disrespecting
I
Scotland.
like
We got Kieran
Scotland, but
Tierney,
I like
Robertson,
the rest of them.
Fraser, McGinn, McTominay.
It's solid. It's solid, but I think the rest of the teams are better.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
no. I think you guys
I
are
think
for a rude
I think there's a
awakening,
chance
bro.
I think
Croatia
I think
might not make it, but I would definitely.
they're older squad now. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see it, but I think they still have enough in the tank. I still have them not set. Czech Republic, like you have them finish second. I don't know about that, but very solid team. Very solid team. Very underrated team. Shouldn't be slept on.
I'm taking
Good team,
chances here.
I respect
Alright.
it. I
So
meant
I look
finally.
even,
Took
so I
long
look even
enough.
smarter. Group E.
Took long enough.
Group E, I got Spain at number 1, Poland led by Ahmed's boy at number 2, and then Sweden at number 3. Tiku?
I have Spain topping the group number 1. I have Sweden second, and then I have Poland.
Why?
Zlatan isn't playing.
I think Sweden have it. I know Zlatan's not playing, but that doesn't change anything. They're a well-organized team. They have a good
Defensively.
talent. Kuvalevsky is tough. I just realized Kuvalevsky is actually out for the tournament with COVID. So that kind of ruins.
They still getting
Kind of
COVID
gets
now.
you tight. But they still have a good, solid team. If you remember the last Euro or the World Cup, I don't remember. Very solid team. Should
The
not be
World
slept
Cup,
on.
yeah.
I think they finished second. Second. Poland. I'm not a big fan of the Poland team. I get Lewandowski, but Lewandowski isn't some sort of killer for Poland. He's really not. They don't have enough people that could create chances for him. So that's my team. I have Sweden finishing second. Yeah.
There's been some stuff going around with Spain though. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Busquets.
COVID. They're having a big.
He's
COVID.
the only one though. Only him and Llorente. But that's a big loss, Llorente and Busquets. But
Yeah.
Which
Llorente.
Marcos Llorente?
I
Marcos
think it
Llorente,
is. Yeah.
It's gotta be Marcos Llorente. Who
Because
else?
they have the center back for Llorente. There's a center back Llorente.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Maybe he
I
didn't
don't
get
think it'll
called
be
up.
that big
But
of a
maybe
deal.
I'm just. No, Marcos Llorente is a beast, bro.
he's been playing great.
I still like Spain to finish first. I'm gonna go with Poland just strictly for Robert Lewandowski. Sweden third. Slovakia was probably the second worst team in this whole competition, in my opinion.
Probably. To be honest.
Okay.
Group F.
Group F.
Oof.
The group of
Oh
death,
my.
bro.
That's
All
a tough
right.
one.
Listen. I
Bro,
got
Portugal's
France
always
first.
getting in hard groups, bro. Portugal.
Yeah. The agenda against
Always.
Ronaldo is ridiculous, and Bruno.
It's okay. It's
We
okay.
got.
No problem. Shout out
we
my
got-
boys today though against Israel. Shout out my
Yeah.
boys.
This shit, bro, like 4-0.
Yeah, they played
Yep.
great. So I got France number 1, Portugal number 2. Sorry, Ahmed, and then Germany number 3. Obviously, Hungary at the bottom.
Out of your mind.
Let's
Yep,
hear
okay.
it, Ahmed.
Group F, I have Germany at first, France 2, Portugal third. Portugal once again gonna finish third in a major tournament and still make a run, bro.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
then
I mean,
third place
I
teams,
have the
Oh,
same thing as you,
sorry.
Yoni. I have France, Portugal, Germany. I think Germany obviously are gonna make it the best third place team. So respect to them. Germany, I think they're gonna make a run because of the talent, but this is Yogi Löw's last tournament. I think they're gonna play for him. And they're
Thomas
gonna go
Muller,
deep, but
baby.
I don't think they
When you
they
see that
finished
number
second in that
13, when you see that
Portugal,
number
we were
13,
Muller's a dog. I love Muller, bro. He's a beast, and he's back for them, right?
yep.
Very
Yeah.
happy for him. Very happy for him.
So,
and I hope
almost-
Germany. I think Germany have a good future with Hansi Flick coming in.
So listen, we're gonna post our full predictions. Let's just get into who we think the final 4 are gonna be. So I'll give my semifinals first.
No,
and go what?
last eight, because it's pretty
Four.
packed up.
Last 4, bro. Last 8 is OD.
All
We're
right,
gonna
last
post
four.
it on Instagram.
Last
They'll
four.
see it. You
We're
guys
gonna
know
be
where to
aight.
go.
My hands are
Yeah.
up.
And by the way, we
Oh.
will be trying to post some weekly rankings for you guys on Instagram. I'm working on the graphic right now. It's coming out pretty nice, I think. But yeah, so let's just get into it. Final 4. I got Italy facing France on one side in the semis. Then I got Portugal facing my personal dark horse, the sleeper, Denmark. I think they will go far. And I don't know, they might be able to edge Portugal, maybe off some freakazoid injury or something. But I got Italy and France on one side, Portugal and Denmark on the other. And then Portugal
Ahmed?
facing France and winning.
Yeah, I think if Denmark beats Italy, they could definitely make a lot of good runs. But in my last 4, it's like this would be God's gift, bro. Belgium versus Germany on one side. Oof. France versus England on the other side. That would be some phenomenal football.
Who's
I
the
have
final?
Germany advancing and France advancing. 2 Bayern Munich field players, baby. We coming. Let's go.
Mhm.
The winner.
The winner?
I'm gonna go with Germany.
Oh.
No, I was gonna say my one, but
I just wanted to
Germany.
say though, real quick. Mind you, our sides may have different just because we have different third place teams and second place teams. So
My semifinals are Italy versus France and Portugal and Germany. My final is France, Portugal with France winning. Going to be difficult. So I hate to bet against Portugal.
A rematch.
Yep,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a rematch, but this time France is going to win. These are 2 of my favorite international teams besides, obviously, the United States and Albania. But yeah, I think France repeat, great team. I think this is probably going to be their last major tournament of this group that they have. I don't think they're going to do well in the next World Cup because of the whole curse, the champion curse and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a great France team. I think they should have won the 2016 Euros. They should have won this Euro. They should have been a generational group of international players for the team. But whatever, it doesn't happen. They're going to redeem their loss in 2016. France are the Euro champions.
Who do you think is going to be the best player of the tournament?
Ooh.
Just any shout.
Man, that's pretty tough. I'm gonna say it might be my bias, but Cristiano Ronaldo will be the best player in that team.
Wow.
It's gonna be a Portuguese player. It could be anyone. It could be Bruno Fernandes. It could be fucking Bernardo Silva. Who the fuck knows?
Oh, imagine. Yo,
but
Portugal
I'm
is so
Cristiano
stacked.
Ronaldo.
People don't realize
Stacked.
like Portugal is so good, bro.
Don't worry. People will
They are very, very
realize
good.
in 2022.
They're way better
baby.
than. Yeah, they're way better now. I mean, bro, 2016 they really weren't even that good, and they still won. So it's definitely
Sure.
we'll see.
And talk about their defense too.
Great. Now with Diaz.
I'm gonna go with maybe a little bias, but if they do get to the final, there's no way that Thomas Muller does not have a big impact, bro. There's no way, because he not only is gonna score goals, he's gonna set up goals too, bro. He's gonna set up goals too, and then bro, once he laces up in international football, well, bro, we saw 2010, 2014, bro. I mean, he's on like Ronaldo and all these guys' levels, bro. The Brazilian.
And
Ronaldo.
I hope he's part of the. I hope he's part of the German national team when
No.
Flick is there.
I'm telling you, what Hansi there, it's a new era, bro.
You think
I
so?
respect him. That's understandable.
Oh, he's definitely.
That's great talent. I think didn't Germany win the U21?
Yeah,
Euros?
U21. I think they beat Portugal.
This is such a great time for Hansi Flick to come into the German national team. I swear, it's very good, and that team's going to be very dangerous, very dangerous. But Yoni, what I want to say about how you had Denmark as a dark horse team. Ahmed, what's yours?
Oh,
I have mine. In mind.
I think it's either. I mean, I don't even want to say Switzerland because they're known like they can make a like small run.
That's a dark horse.
That's a dark horse.
A real dark horse, like nobody would expect this, especially how they've been playing, like getting smacked by some teams. Ukraine.
Yeah. That's
Ukraine. Ukraine is such a good team.
They're a big sleeper.
That's a great shot. I really like that. With Shevchenko as the manager, it's a great team.
Yeah,
Got a lot of talent. They're super underrated. My dark horse team is Turkey. I think the people sleep on them, man. They got great talent. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. The defense, you have Suchek. You have who's the other? Demiral. They have a good freaking Selic as right back. The fucking striker from Leo. I don't know how to say his name. Top goal scoring Leo basically carried them to a Liga on title. They're gonna, that's why I have them top in the group, and I have them beating in my bracket. Have them beating your dark horse, Yoni, in Denmark. Who was a good shout. You told me earlier. I totally forgot about that team.
That was honestly the hardest matchup I had to decide, bro. That was very hard because I think they're both very good teams. And in another situation, they would both be going deep into this tournament, at least to the quarterfinals. So.
And it's crazy looking at my bracket when you see Germany versus Turkey.
Yeah, I have a lot of
German national team players, and a lot of the German national team players are Turkish. That's gonna be a big clash if it does happen. Another team, it's not really a dark horse, but they're better than what people think they are, is Italy.
I was about to say Italy. Bro, a lot of people are saying they might go all the way. I don't know about that.
They could, bro.
I see them. I have them in my final four. I think that team is better than I expected, bro. Yeah. Way better than I expected. I remember looking, I'm like, what is this team, bro? When you have Barelli, Immobile, Insigne, Berardi, Verratti, Donnarumma, like, bro, what the hell? This team is nice. Jorginho, Lucatelli. Oh my God, bro. I like
it's just for me. I'm not a fan of Italian football. They play too slow for me, and plus, and they could make to the final four.
Don't you think that style?
I just
is better for a tournament.
It is, and that's why they always. It is, and that's why they always go deep. Yeah, they always go deep.
And that team was worse.
Hey, that
That
team
team
was
was
not
so
good, bro.
bad.
Bro,
They were playing Ender. Remember
Bro,
Ender?
Not even him. The other guy. The other guy, the big guy.
Oh,
Pella.
man.
Pellegrini.
Pele.
Pele.
Castellano
Oh,
Pele.
God.
Yeah. Oh,
The
come
penalty?
on now,
The
bro.
penalty?
Oh, stop it! But don't even get me started on that whole penalty shootout, bro.
Nah, bro.
That was crazy.
Uh,
Yeah,
That was
but
crazy.
I have England just beating them, but that could easily be the other way around. So that's why
England
I'll
suck.
have them in my last 4.
England.
I know.
Don't talk
but
to me
bro,
about no England, bro.
England
First
will
of all,
either
talk to me
do
about New England.
so great, like
what I'm
on the
saying.
They're not.
1% chance.
or they
They're
might
not.
finish third and they get bounced in
They're
the
not.
first.
They're-
Honestly,
That
I-
it's more likely
16.
that they're gonna get bounced out the group stage because this guy Garrett Southgate does not know what the fuck he's doing.
He's so bad.
He does
Oh
not.
my
That's the
God.
reason he needs to be gone after this tournament.
What's he not?
if they
what's
don't
he not
reach the
doing?
final?
What's he not doing? That fans are going crazy because I see a lot of fans
Tactics
that are going crazy.
wise, considering the talent that they have, the negative football that they play, that's disgusting. Sancho, Kane, Rashford, Foden, Greenwood,
Grealish.
all the Grealish.
Grealish.
Like, dog, you can't be 0-0 with Moldova and stuff. And that's what's happening in international friendlies.
He
So they need to
plays.
step it up.
He
It's too
plays so
negative.
scared. So scared.
Yes.
Like
With
midfield
that
wise,
team, like,
they're
what are
great.
you doing?
And they have balance.
Now-
Yo, you have Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice behind
Yes.
Mount and Grealish, and then,
That's-
but he's playing 5 in the back. Why?
Bro,
you have
could play
two of
Jordan
two
Henderson. Jordan Henderson.
class. Jordan Henderson's
Yeah.
injured, but you have two
Maguire,
class
Shaw.
CDMs, bro. Class with
Idiot,
a great
idiot.
defense behind you, great goalie in Henderson, and then in front of you a
Fool.
world-class attack, not class,
Disgusting.
world-class attack.
He
with
took
Harry Kane
7 fullbacks.
so bad.
If you count
He's not a
Saka.
coach, bro.
What the
That's
fuck
not
is that?
Not a coach, bro.
That's the reason why I don't talk to me about no England. Don't talk.
I hope he
When they get a
shuts
good
me up
manager,
because I
talk.
like England.
Bro,
I hope he
I-
shuts me up because I
care
like
less about
England.
England.
bro.
No,
Honestly, I
bro.
really don't care if England do anything because you were a big England guy during the World Cup. It's coming home. It's coming home. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
love England.
Listen. Anyways, whatever. Shout out Turkey.
Yeah, good team, good team. But yeah, that about does it for this episode.
Yo, lucky Algeria wasn't not fucking invited, bro.
Oh yeah, to the
All right.
Euros. They,
But we have a
You know,
loss
they
in,
should
like,
be
a
lucky
year.
the United States wasn't invited. How about that?
First of all,
Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us on that.
great.
Kill was
Yo,
Kill
talk
was,
about
Kill
that
was
game.
snoozing. Kill was snoozing, by the way, bro.
I
Like,
was
Ooh.
Sleeping.
so embarrassed.
You
Dude,
saw it,
I was
Ahmed? You
embarrassed.
watched it?
Ah, yeah, I watched the game.
Embarrassed, bro.
Oh,
Mexico,
what a
bro.
game! Oh, what a
Yeah,
game!
was it? Was
I
it?
hate
Because in the bro,
Incredible.
first 60 minutes or so, like amateurs, bro.
That's
Embarrassing.
fine.
It did get later on. Okay, it did get better later on, but my God, bro, don't like I was
Two
watching.
powerhouse
Bro, I was.
countries.
What are you talking about? I was
Two
watching
powerhouse.
that. I was watching that. Be like, bro, and just saying to myself, can you imagine, bro, if Germany played or France played against? It would be like, bro, they would take their souls away.
Bring it
Come here.
on.
Stop it,
Come
bro.
here,
Oh, bro.
2026.
Nah, that was what- yo,
yeah, I remember that
Josh
episode.
Sargent-
I'm like 2026.
Josh
I will
Sargent-
say though, it was
not be
entertaining
playing, by the
because
way.
of the referee though. It was entertaining because the referee was making non-calls and the VAR
Yeah,
bullshit that was
ridiculous, yeah,
going on.
ridiculous.
It made it extra entertaining, but I love it.
And the
Like
f-
that's how
and the
VAR
crazy
should be
fans,
used,
bro.
you know? It wasn't a 20-minute stoppage. The ref said play on and then checked VAR and then boom, you know?
That's our first title, man. Coming for your fucking head.
What is
First
that,
of
bro?
many-
Bro,
first
that's
of
the funniest thing I've heard in my life. by the way.
2026.
CONCACAF
2026, baby.
Nations League final, bro. What? Like, come on now.
What is
Calvert's
that?
gonna be. Come on now, bro. Some Calvert shit.
Anyways,
Calvert FC
Anyways.
invited to the next one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you guys liked the new intro, the new outro you're about to see.
Check
the
it out,
YouTube
check it
banner.
out.
As always, make sure to subscribe, comment, like. We hope you guys like the new top 5s. That about does it for episode 31. We'll see you guys next time.